Greetings once again, my friends and my fellow Star Trek fans. I'd like to welcome you to another video, and today's video is going to be really fun because we're going to be talking about Star Trek, the original series. No, it's not going to be about the Klingons. It's actually going to be about this lovely lady right here, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. You guys remember the episode from Star Trek, the original series, titled Catspaw. That was like a Halloween version or special for Star Trek. And to give you a little bit of background on this video, I was looking because they recently had the San Diego Comic-Con, and I wanted to see if there was any news or anything that would be from Diamond Select, any new releases regarding Star Trek. But I wasn't able to find that, but I did find something from Factory Entertainment, and we've got from the original prop. It was made from the original prop in the Smithsonian, where we got the USS Enterprise, and she's in that block after they had put the force field on, so Captain Kirk and the landing party couldn't leave, or no one else could beam down. So without further ado, let me show you what I just got in from Factory Entertainment. Alright, so this is the box that it came in. A little bit smaller than what I was expecting, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what's on the inside, so let's open it up. Alright, so there's no packing slip or anything. So let's take a look. Look at that. This is Star Trek, the original series. Look at that beautiful cover. We got Mr. Spock, Captain Kirk, Scotty, we got Lieutenant Uhura, Mr. Chekhov, Mr. Sulu, and Dr. McCoy. Look at that. Catspaw Enterprise, limited edition prop replica. Looking at the side, you can see we have the Star Trek, the original series, Catspaw Enterprise, limited edition prop replica. We have the United Federation of Planets logo with that same illustration, and I think we're going to have that for all the sides of the box. Yep. It's not a drawer that pulls out. It's the magnetic pieces on the inside that keep this flap closed. So this opens up like this. And ooh, look at that. You guys remember during the episode, that's when she actually put the Enterprise, that little prop, she put it over the candle, and the temperature started rising on the Enterprise and they were burning up. So this is pretty cool, nice backdrop. So let's see, we got some paperwork. Oh, look at that. Before we get to that, I want to check out the paperwork, because this is in bubble wrap. Let me see. All right, it comes right out. Catspaw Enterprise, the same thing as was on the box cover. And it's got a little bit of plastic, so let me kind of get it out. All right, let's see what we got. Again, this is the same thing as the box. And look at that. It's like a card. We open it up, and look at that. That is so cool. Certificate of Authenticity, Star Trek, the original series, Catspaw Enterprise limited edition prop replica. And this is edition number, this is 0258. Factory Entertainment. Factory Entertainment certifies the authenticity of this licensed prop replica. And again, this is 0258. I don't know how many they actually made, Let's see. I do not create the legend, Captain. I merely report it, Mr. Spock. This gives you a little bit of information on the original prop that they actually used while filming the original series back in the 60s. The original prop is seen on screen, which is the top photo. A highly detailed metal miniature of the Enterprise was created for 1967's episode Catspaw. The miniature was machined from aluminum and then encased in acrylic. It famously appeared in the scene where Karub uses it to trap the Enterprise within an impenetrable force field. Many years later, the original prop was donated by famed Star Trek designer Matt Jeffries to the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum. The acrylic has become damaged and yellowed with age, but the prop has lost its original chain, but the Enterprise is still safely encased inside. The original prop is seen on screen. You can see Captain Kirk holding it. Now we move on to the replica. The factory entertainment team commissioned a skilled machinist and modern-day expert on the Catspaw prop to craft a perfect replica of the original miniature, which was then used as a master designing pattern, tooling pattern. Each replica Enterprise is made of aluminum alloy encased in a block of clear acrylic polymer. It has a stainless steel chain attached to the saucer section with which protrudes up and out of the acrylic, just like the original prop. And the original prop as it looks today. So you can see the original on screen and the way it looks today. And this is Factory Entertainment 2024 factory.net. So that's pretty cool. Certificate of authenticity, as well as a little bit of background on the actual prop. All right, when you open this up, you can see there's like a velvet on the bottom, and then we have the chain, and the little ring is put into the block, into the velvet. So let me take that out a minute. Let me see if there's anything else in here. So that's basically everything that's in the box, and I love that photo. So let's put this aside and let's take a look at this. You remember when Captain Kirk says to Karub that how long do you think before they'll notice they're missing and they'll send down a rescue crew? And Karub goes, "Some time, Captain, quite some time." And that's when he uses the transmuter and he puts it over the small Enterprise that they had, and all of a sudden it's encased in the acrylic. And that's when Captain Kirk picks it up and kind of looks at it. And there's some looks like some plastic film. So let me see if I can get this off. So that film was just on the top, and it was on the starboard side, but look at that. How cool is that? What I'll do is I'll take you down off the tripod and I'll zoom in for it, and I'll show you what she looks like. We'll put a solid background so you can actually see her detail. You can see the chain goes all the way to the primary hull, and this is when the horror of Captain Kirk realizing that this is the force field that's around the Enterprise, and it doesn't look good. Of course, Captain Kirk eventually gets his hands on the transmuter, Korob's wand, and he just smashes it on a table. Once he does that, everything blows up around them, and everything is gone like a flash. Well, they see them in their true life forms, and they look like little, almost like Muppets. But they end up passing away because they don't have the ability to survive the atmosphere. But look at that. This is beautiful. This is so cool. See, I knew that the original filming prop was in the Smithsonian, but I never seen it. And I think the fact that they show us what it looks like now is really, really amazing. You can see there is a little bit of yellowing around the edges, and the chain is in fact missing. And of course, this is when Captain Kirk is holding the ship, amazed that it would actually work, and that little tiny little thing could actually be a preview of all the problems that are coming up on the Enterprise. And of course, the original filming prop, it looks like a communicator behind it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a background that's solid. Let's do the green. I'm going to flip over my let's take a look at her. So let's look at the bridge area. B deck, C deck. It's amazing because remember, this was done in the 60s, and doesn't that look like it could be a computer hard drive disk? You can see the Bassard collectors on the fronts of the nacelles. I'll try to zoom into that for you. And we got the nacelles. You can see the end caps. And you got the nacelle pylons that lead down, of course, to the secondary hull. So let's go over now, and this would be the starboard side. You can see the deflector dish. Flip it over. Take a look at the underside now. So again, you can see the underside of the primary hull where the sensor dome is. And look at the deflector dish. And we have the bottom of the secondary hull coming aft to where the shuttle bay would be. There, that's better. So let's flip her over on the top now, and I want to show you guys the top side. See if I can get it to focus on her. It's really, really cool. There was a couple of episodes where there were models of the Enterprise. You remember? The other one would be Requiem from Methuselah, where they actually had the 3-foot model, and you remember that was brought down and put onto a table, but that actually depicted the actual Enterprise. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I hope you enjoyed seeing it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. This is really fun. It's a really, really, really cool piece. So I was happy to show it to you. They also have other props on their website. They actually have the tricorder, Dr. Crusher's tricorder. Man, it's like $800 though, but it doesn't matter, they're sold out. And they also have Geordi's visor. I think that was $499. Matter of fact, I think Adam Savage had done those on testing. But my friends, I wanted to show you the Catspaw Enterprise in the acrylic block, a perfect copy from the filming model used back in the 60s. So my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, I'll talk to you soon.